Welcome back. It's the day after Storm Dave. I'm pleased to say everything survived, even the new plastic greenhouse kite with the 2 bags of horticultural grit on it. Didn't go anywhere, so happy about that. I've got the strawberries up in the baskets on the fence now. I'll just show you that. And now I'm going to put up the strawberries into the stackable planter, the old temu thingy. So I'll bring it down, just show you how they fit, and it'll give you a better idea of the size of it really. So I hope you can see alright. It's still pretty windy, so I've got you actually strapped up on the shelf on the JB because it was just rocking around on here. So these are the strawberries. These are all runners from last year. You can see roots out the bottom, but they're in the clever pots, so I can just pop these out. As you can see, there's quite good spacing in these planters, and there's plenty of room there for 3 strawberries, as you can see. They'll be more than happy. And these ones are not like the cheap plastic trays you get. These actually they water through, so they've got holes in the bottom as well, so you can water through and it will cascade down. So there we go, 3 runners. Compost I'm using is some spent compost, and I've put in some farmyard manure and some fish blood and bone. I've given it a good mix up in a massive bucket outside, so hence why I've got a small bucket in here, because I ain't got room for the big bucket. So we'll get some mud in here. I don't know why I'm using a trowel, to be honest, because I'm going to get covered in it in a minute, so let's just go in with hands. I think these would be more than happy in here. I did have some of them shallow ones the other year, but they just didn't work very well at all. So we'll see how these perform. I think they'll be okay. Right, and like I said in the last video, check your plants, because I have found vine weevil, and these pots are brilliant. You just push the bottom, I don't know if you can see, and they pop out. So pop that out. I'll just have a really good look around this. That's perlite. Just see if there's any signs of any activity in here. Tease the roots a little bit. I can't see anything in there. Doesn't mean there isn't, but it's worth a look, because the one I found yesterday, I could just see it wriggling around in the side, so that got discarded. Right, let's whack one in. Obviously with strawberries, plant them at the same depth, so the crown is just flush to the surface, just above. You don't want the crown buried, because it will rot. Just angle it to the side slightly. There's one. Looks pretty good. Let's cover all them roots up. And the last one. yeah, looks fine. Happy days. There we go. 3 strawberries in the stackable planter. Another 4 to do. There it is, all planted up. 15 strawberries. In the middle of the 2 seats on the decking at the minute, but we'll see. We'll have a look how the sun goes and move it if necessary, but I think that looks alright, guys. Should be alright in there. Beautiful. So we also need to put on these Dianthus. These have been growing away lovely. Sowed these, I can't remember, it's quite early last year. And they're pretty full up in these pots. So I'm literally going into a pot that is not much bigger. There's not a lot in it at all really. But you'll see when I take the template out that there's not a lot in it. I mean, if I put that one in there, you can see there's not a lot of difference. Like ½ an inch around the edge, but that should be plenty to keep these going. I'm literally just going to use the pot as a template. And I've just dropped my compost. Just push it down the sides. And that pot should happily just come out. Leave me a nice template. Tiny bit in the bottom. And we'll just pop this out. You can see they're pretty good. And that, boom, straight in the hole. Happy as Larry. So just taking these cabbages now. These were put in 6th of September, I think. And I believe these are Durham early, if I'm not mistaken. They're about the right size for taking now. We don't eat a lot of cabbage, but I've never grown cabbage. And so it should be pretty good. So we've got a couple there for dinner. Not that we need to, but there you go. Durham earlies sown, planted 6th of September 25. Overwintered. Beautiful. So I'm going to put on a couple of the giant onions. I've already done the gelatin. So that one there. Just give an idea of the pot size difference. There's not a lot in it. We're going from that to that basically, which is not a lot of difference, but hopefully should make a difference. Compost I'm using is normal multi-purpose with a little bit of John Innes number 2. I'm adding no additional feed at this stage. And I'm just going to put a little bit of mycorrhizal on the roots. I think we'll have a little bit more than that. I'm not sure of the size of these pots, to be honest, but they're not a lot bigger. So this one is the Alce. Yeah, we've got some nice, show you this without breaking the flags. Not bad. Got some roots in there. Right, let's get a little bit of mycorrhizal on it. This is not as easy as it looks, is it? I'm going to change this stick anyway, go for a larger one. I'll pop a bit in the bottom as well. I'm just going to pop that in there. God, it nearly collapsed. I'm going to take the stick out anyway. And then just feel around. Trying to keep it the same depth as it was in the other pot. And it should be happy in here, hopefully. Hope you can see what I'm doing. There might be a bit of a shadow. It's a lovely day today. Sun's out. It's about 16, 17 degrees, I think. Which is lovely. And in here it says it's 39. I don't believe that. But it is warm. This one's coming off by the looks of it. Let me just take that off. There we go, we don't need that. Now, a bit more support. Got larger sticks, so that can go up a little bit more, I think. Pop that in there. And there we have it. One of the Alces, all potted on, looking lovely. Hope everyone else is doing well. As I say, these are obviously not had any heat, no lights, no special treatment at all, these, and I'm pleased with them. So there we go, guys. There's a couple potted on. I'm not going to do them all because I haven't got enough of these bigger pots, to be honest, so I'll have to source some of those. There we go, guys. Giant onions, next stage up. Right, guys, can't see very well. I'm going to leave this one here today because I might have just sat on my glasses. Need to go and find some sticky tape. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button and consider subscribing, it's all free. Hope you enjoy the content. Have a look through the videos, check out the end screens, and I will see you, well, hopefully I'll be able to see you next week.